Welcome back to the channel, everybody. And I do have something to share with you in Aliexpress purchase. This is what I have to show you. I don't always buy action figures, but what should I start with? Lights. Yeah, I love lights. Let me show you what I purchased off of Aliexpress. I purchased these Meteor lights. I purchased them in 2 different sizes, and I will power them with this light that I got off of, well, Amazon. I'll take a look at an Amazon purchase a little bit later. Now we're just going to hook up the red to red and the black to black on these clips that I have to test out these lights. And let's try these out. They have 4 different modes, at least the large ones do. Let's see if I can clip these correctly. It's positive and negative posts. There are some that have the leads already. I didn't connect them correctly. Let's swap out the polarity here. There are some that already are sold with the wires soldered onto them, but I chose the ones that do not have the soldered wires. This is one of the first modes. I really like this. So this video is really just to give you ideas on what you can do. If you want to buy off of Aliexpress, make sure you buy more than one of these items, simply because you may get a defective one. But these are really cool if you do not want to program anything and just add wiring and batteries and, well, a switch, momentary switch to be able to switch out between the different modes. This is the red one. I really like the color on this one. Of course, the color that you see on the video is not as intense as the color you see in person. It's really a very bright red. It looks orange here on the screen, but I would have to dim down the lights considerably for you to see that. This way, well, you just get the idea of the overall picture. So I'm going to leave you for a moment and I'll let you enjoy the rest of the video. Now, the smaller light doesn't have all of those modes. It only has the one. I'll be back in just a moment. Now, as I mentioned, I would be back and show you another of these units that I purchased off of Aliexpress. This is a snowflake. It is a magnet operated, well, it's a light that has a battery already that comes with it. It's a 1632 is the size of the battery, so you can purchase them at your local hardware store or whatever store you purchase your batteries at, or, well, even Amazon. So it's a coin battery. As you can see, it's already been started and lit. It does have a sequence that it goes through, which is really cool if you like that sequence. But it lends itself really well to other uses. And because it's magnet controlled, you don't have to have any wiring in your vehicle or your figure. You just use the battery. Naturally, because it's a battery-operated unit, you do have to make an access to get to that battery or make it removable to replace the battery. But take a look at what it looks like in a diffused situation. You can pull it away, give it some distance, and really diffuse it, or bring it up close. And of course, it's going to create a spectrum, or you can actually see the lights going in their sequence. If you pull it away, you just see a soft glow, which is really good if you're using larger units or vehicles. Now that's this piece right here. And of course, if you hold a battery to it, then it will eventually just shut off. But you can change the sequence of it just by touching it. That's pretty cool. Let me show you the next one. This is also the same concept. It's more of a chase light. Also comes with a battery. Comes in this little package. It's the same battery, a 1632. Again, slide it into the receptacle to apply the battery. Now this is a red one. They come in different colors, but you can choose a color you want. And because it's a battery operated unit, it makes it very compact. Well, it's easy to install in very tight places. Unfortunately, again, yes, it is battery operated. So you do have to remove the battery. Now this is one that I've shown you before, but I'm going to show you once again because it's part of the Aliexpress segment of purchases that I made. I won't show you all of the letters, and they do come in different colors. I only chose the one color, the green one. And by the letter itself, you have an idea what I'm going to be using it for. Again, we're going to be swapping out toward these connectors that I have on this battery, positive to positive, negative to negative. And once you apply them in the correct sequence, which is, I think I did it correctly this time, it lights up. It's already molded in this style. Unfortunately, it's only one style or one font. You don't have a choice of fonts, but for a neon light, this is pretty cool. You don't have to create it from scratch. And again, they have the entire alphabet in variety of colors. Now this is one thing that I purchased off of Amazon. And this is the Amazon purchase that I want to share with you. It's a micro motor. And I've seen a lot of people use some motors in their vehicles. Well, I wanted to do the same thing. And yes, I did apply this to a McFarlane vehicle. As a matter of fact, here I have a pre-wired piece, and I've already attached part of what I'm going to use on it, and I'm running it off of the same battery. And I will be running it off the same battery when I install it in the unit. The nice thing about this is that once you have it on, it starts to rotate. And what's really cool, take a look at this. Look how small it is. So you can fit it in some very, very tight places. And you'll have another level to your vehicles or your projects that you didn't have before. It's a 3-volt motor. They make a 6-volt, yes, they make a 12-volt and a 5-volt. This is the entire thing that I purchased. So no, I don't purchase all of the McFarlane vehicles, all of the action figures. I purchase what I need. We'll see you next time.